We did it. How are you, man? Just getting his first sip of water in the day.
The water flow through you. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
How you doing?
I'm a survivor, as we were playing as the first song intro to the day.
Is
survived,
that what we
man.
were playing today?
Yeah.
We were playing.
We were jamming.
We survived some. Is this surviving molten core? Or is it surviving a level 26 on a duo? I think that was more sketchy.
Yeah, but yeah, we did have a couple sketchy pulls, a couple cave pulls. I'm dead. That's
I'm
all
dead.
here. I love it.
I'm dead.
I'm dead.
I'm still learning Hunter, man. It's tough in dungeons with the.
No, you're
the
actually
pet.
owning though.
I'm trying, man.
Like I
I'm
look
trying.
around and there's a 3 pull. And by the time I get to one of them's already dead.
It's fun as Hunter, man. You do so much damage.
Yeah, I
You do
see
so much
now
damage.
why cargoes and grays were just zooming, man.
It feels really broken. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if we get worse as time goes by, but like it feels. I can see how we could die. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I think we're a little fragile, but
Hey, I'm gonna have faps for you soon, dude. We're gonna be
oh
chilling.
man,
Pop
yeah,
fab,
it'll be.
pop aspect. We outie.
We're outies.
All right. We don't need to talk about our duo though. All right. We
No,
We got
no.
2 weeks to talk about our duo.
Yeah, we
we
got
are-
plenty of time.
We're taking some time off, chat. There's holidays on the next 2 what would be raid dates, so we're not going back in until January. Subject to change, but for now, it's only potential weekday trash clears for
Yep.
the guild, farming leather, farming DOEs, but nobody cares about that. All right, we're talking about what we accomplished this past weekend. Also, Lesmos looks like Mr. Beast.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah,
That's I do actually see how that happens from this angle.
You trying
I
to?
can see how that
You
occurs.
trying to donate 20,000 subs to the stream?
Yeah, right, man. Gee, wish I had Mr. Beast money.
Speaking of donating, 2 bosses donated their loot to us last night. Or not last night, but...
Yeah, there wasn't any good loot though. Unless you're you.
Gehenna's...
But you,
Well, no. No.
I mean, you're Cenarian. Dropped off Cenarian gear.
So Zeku got a free piece. But yeah, we had Felheart and Cenarian drop off of Lucifron, and then Night Slayer and something else that was irrelevant. Beastalker, or whatever, the tier. Hunter.
Yeah, it was Beast Stalker. Yep.
It's not called Beastalker, but whatever it's
Yeah, it
called.
is. I think it is.
No, Beastalker is there. Wait, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
What is their dungeon set called? I thought their dungeon set was... No, their dungeon set's Beastalker. Giant Stalker.
Giant
That's what
Stalker.
it is, yeah.
Cool. Sick.
So yeah, chat, we got in there. We took care of business, alright? We killed 2 first bosses like we planned, and community was very mad about that. Not necessarily the hardcore community, but the WoW community. Do you
Yeah.
want to talk about the hate that's going on right now?
Well, like the challenge is innately. So like when no one dies,
Yeah.
it's like very anticlimactic. Like when we walk in and we just steamroll the first 2 bosses, which to be fair, I don't think we steamrolled it by any means. Like, yes, we did, like we executed perfectly,
Yeah.
but steamrolling implies that you just walked in, didn't care, and just walked through it. Like we all played to like
Yeah,
the
like,
best of our ability.
We sat
like
at
yeah.
Lucifron waiting to pull for like 20 minutes. It's not
Yeah.
like, we didn't just man up and go. So.
yeah. So like but it is innately disappointing when no one dies. Like, because I watched the VOD and, like, being in it, I'm super excited. But, like, I could see how watching it, especially just, like, a Joker viewer, like, you just be like, this is stupid. Like, why are we doing this? Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, but then we wipe, and then it's, like, the craziest thing in the world. So, I'm not sure if that's what you were implying when you talked about the community feedback on the event, but... That's what I saw. Is like everyone's like, "Oh, this is so easy. What are we doing?" Like,
I mean, I think it's just more of the WoW community. I did a little redditing searching, all right, last night, and I saw Tyrannosaur posted that he was going live and like was covering the event and whatnot because he was in it, and that post was huge. There was like 1,000 comments on it. So I was just memeing being bored last night, and I posted my screenshot as a joke of the 200 parses. I was like, that feel when your hardcore character is the best druid in the world, and then I knew I was gonna get the typical comments of like, "Oh, you're one of 3, bro. Congrats," which is fine. It's kind of true. But then like, there's I think 120 comments right now on that post that I made, and 80 of them are just people absolutely shitting on the hardcore scene.
Saying what though?
It's
the
like,
question is.
it doesn't matter if you down them when half your raid got forgiven deaths by your mods or whatever. I was like, bro, I don't think anyone in that raid legitimately
Even
died
appealed.
and
Yeah.
appealed. I was like, this is all like legit, and people are just like, yeah, well, imagine only parsing when nobody else has done molten core because everyone's too busy being PvP chads. I was just like, damn, people are hella salty, bro. And like, they just, yeah, it's just hating the hate.
I think people are going to hate anything you do.
I know that's right.
Right? Like,
it
not
doesn't
even
bother me. I was just
well,
like, damn.
it is crazy because like years ago, like when hardcore kind of really got off the ground, barely. I mean, like when it's like I'm talking like Cargos and Grays are the only two streaming it.
Yeah.
There's a couple of us playing it. Like, no one hated it. Like, it was this nice little community, and it still is in its core that nice little community, which is why I put so much time into it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't just want to be part of this like cool event. Like, I've been in this community for a hot minute now, and as anything grows, you're gonna innately gain those haters, right? And like, I could see the whole aspect of like appealing a death kind of looks silly from like a broad perspective, but especially when the community was so much smaller, it just made sense, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we want the challenge to feel good, we want people to play, we don't want people to just quit, right? So as it grew, I could see that being a growing pain for sure. But as anything grows, as anything advances, you're gonna see that hate like at a certain point. Like you don't get to a certain point without people hating. Look at like, and this sounds like ridiculous, but like look at like Justin Bieber back in the day, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and like
it was just the cool thing to do to hate him.
You're trolling, like you were, maybe not you, but like I remember being in like freshman year of high school or like middle school being like, Justin Bieber is such a loser, blah blah blah. That kid was talented and he's so famous.
I jammed Justin Bieber in high school.
Yeah, but like we all did kind of low key though. Like, but then we got to school, we were like, oh, Justin Bieber is such a loser, baby, such a bad song. But then we were like, baby, 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 oh, like it's the same thing. Like, we're just all haters. Like, they're all just kind of hating. But you get whatever you get, like. It is what it is. It doesn't bother me none.
It
like,
doesn't bother me at all either. I think it's hilarious. I was just like, damn, reading some of these comments, like everyone on the Dinosaur post was talking about like how we kill our server, and then like the top post on Classic WoW was like, every server's dead. This game's dead. And I was like, I don't know if our server's dead. Our server's kind of.
I'll keep it a buck. I could see how we killed our server.
I don't think we killed it though.
Dude, no, dude. Like, we can't group with anybody.
Yeah, I know. And which was a comment.
The top guild on the server, which is us, doesn't contribute to the economy at all. Like, but that's like the point of that it's not our fault. Yeah, we should have just had our own server, right? Like, we just need our own server, and then the problem's solved, right?
It was really funny. One of the top posts on that thread of us running the server was just like, don't act like you're better than anyone else than saying they're running the server when you're buying gold, getting 60s, stuff like that. And
that's true.
And I was like, dude, let's go. We got a defender.
That's true.
But
that is definitely true.
Like Cargo said, yeah, like just the appealing to deaths, ruining economy, all this can be avoided in season 2 if we have a hardcore server. But then people are saying, are we even gonna get a season 2? Because apparently, like, there's 2 servers that are alive, other than like excluding our server. Our server's weird. There's only 2 giga servers on.
I mean, that's enough though. I think realistically.
Yeah.
That's enough. You keep changing the game enough. TBC kind of continues. Wrath comes out. I think you always have. And like, is a server not, a couple thousand people playing the game, right?
It should be ideally.
Right.
Yeah.
If you have 2 healthy servers. And then you have that in another region as well.
Yeah.
You're looking at like 20, 30,000 players, right? 50,000 players.
Hopefully.
That's like a couple bit of money a month. Maybe not the Blizzard.
Hopefully enough, just that we get the chance to do it again or whatever, or they start changing, doing some class balancing stuff like that. I don't know.
I think I don't know. With class balancing, they'll do a PvP patch. It'll be fun.
I want to see a season 2, so I hope we're bringing enough, eyes to the scene to maybe give us that server so we can truly do it proper.
The thing is too, bro. We're already over a month into Som. Like,
yeah,
it's only like there's only so much time for it to die, right? Like, a successful month of Som is enough, though. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, even just the player base on launch. Think of New World, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like how New World had like 1 million players on launch and now it's like dead. I bet you Amazon still considers that a success. But even like this was less of this was much shorter term than New World. Like all it had to do was be successful for a month, and then ride out the rest of the server and then launch again. Like they're just banking on fresh.
I was gonna say, yeah, they could just press the reset button, right?
And people will come play. People will come play, and then people will quit, and then people will come play again. Like I do think it's a pretty reasonable solution.
Yeah. Okay. I agree with that.
You know.
Sorry, I think we kind of went on a tangent, but do you want to bring it back to the raid and what's next for us?
Yeah, I mean, so the next couple weeks are gonna kind of be. I do think we're being saved by Christmas, Loki. Like
I do too. I wasn't even expecting to have bosses down at this point. I'm glad we do, but
yeah, I think walking in and trying mag, like, we could do it. And like, here's the thing: if Ampi tells me we can do it, I think we can do it. Like that's Ampi's got the math.
Oh,
like
Rag would die, but so would people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that though. As long as Rag dies, I'm not necessarily sure I care. But
we have zero reason to kill Rag or Mag until we do a full run, though.
Yeah, but now, and this is an interesting debate. I think this is good that we have this specific conversation on the show today. And I think this is just going to be like a talking show, it seems like, right?
Yeah.
But like, we have two schools of thought. And at first, I was like, oh, the other school of thought that wasn't mine. I was like, oh, they're just big streamer Andes that want the event to go fast. I think they kind of have a point, though, of like, Pargo said it at the end of the stream. Look at the raid roster. 1/3 of these people won't be here the next time we step in MC.
Yeah, and I've said
like, that's like, we have really good players in the raid, right? And I think that is our shortest commodity. Like, I think that is our most valuable commodity, because the longer you wait, you start to lose those good players, which is more important than losing a gear or consumables, I think, right? So I could see how people are like, hey, the longer we wait, like if we wait 3 weeks to go into MC again, we might actually fail now because our good players are dead. Yeah. The counterpoint to that is like, F it, we're all just going to play some alts. We'll see you soon, right? And that's kind of what it looks like has been happening. I was in the guild last night. There's 19 people online.
Dang.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to die. I'm just going to play some alts.
I was glad to be told I had at least a week off. I was like, I don't have to play 8 hours a day anymore to feel like I got to keep up. I can go to the gym again. And I see your point, yeah.
Am I lagging at all?
No, you seem fine.
Okay.
But yeah, I had a question on my thread that I posted. Someone was like, why not just go in again and like, you guys are gonna kill it all, blah blah blah, and like, how are you able to get 40 people together for this raid? And I was like, well, one, we got lucky and we had a ton of interest in the event. Two, next time you watch the stream, you're not going to see these people's names on the list because we already lost a couple people of that raid. That same night, people were RIP. So it's a sad thing to say that, but yeah, like every time there's going to be a new roster, you will never see the same 40 people again. Because one of them literally already deleted. He can't play his character. And then obviously we're going to bring other compositions and stuff like that. So, guys, if you're still in that level 40-50 zone, 2 weeks, get 60, get a little pre-best on you.
Yeah, you got a chance, to be honest. You really got a chance, especially if you're a healer that's competent. Not that we don't have competent healers, but a competent healer goes a long way. I think the tank spots are like tough. Like
Yeah.
they're kind of like
You know,
you know.
they're not gonna die.
I mean they might,
Ideally.
but
I mean, they could. Yeah.
I mean Carla
Actually,
lives in Strat Undead, so
they're doing Veil Thuron or whatever the heck that guy's name. Veil Thurak.
if they die there, we're done till
We're losing a full raid or
Yeah.
like a 10-man
we're
roster.
losing the top 10
I
parsers.
don't think you can get out of that. Like that's
I
an
think-
all or nothing mission, right?
Yeah, you're like the one top 10 parser that's not in the event there.
I kind of want to go though, cause my Bisneck is there off that boss.
I want to go too, but
I want to
there's
go
no
after.
need-
I want to go after it's big farmed.
There's really no need for me to push my character that much harder if they're content with me
Where you're at.
being the one who's vocally just like, hey, I'll winners chill, and if that got me a raid spot, then I'm pretty content. Like, I'll go get my Luber's legs, and I will do a.
Mm-hmm.
I've said this before. I will go into Strat Live, but with a specifically crafted task force to go get it done. Right,
Sure.
like I'm bringing like Calyx and like you and like the best healer I can find, and you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going in with like
Stacking
all
it.
players I can trust, doing a couple Strat Lives, getting my neck, and leaving. Like, I'm not gonna just be like looking for more Strat Live, and I think that's what's happening too. Is like
A lot of people are stepping back.
people are just kind of like, I'll run the sketchy stuff with people I trust now. Like, we've all have too much time into this to like let someone.
We all got our clicks. It's a little clicky.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but
We got over 10 days played at this point, man.
Yeah.
Like, what are we supposed to do? Just like let people charge into things that the Grim Guzzler? Like, was that what we're supposed to wait around and do? But like, my point, it's not even BM. Like, that actually happened, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
that's a real concern now. Like, people can wipe you in any dungeon, like even in BRD, where I basically, me and you have kind of said this of like,
A loop
yeah,
pinata.
it's a
We'll
loot
poke it
pinata.
in.
We'll run BRD with anybody. Like, guess not,
Yeah, fair. Alright, so let's talk about how we're doing in the raid itself. So 2 bosses down out of 10. We're gonna farm them from what it sounds like for at least one more week. When we do go back into MC, we're gonna do another loose front Gehennas.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we technically could do a Magmadar with 2 trank shots. I would like to do it on the 3rd week when we kill Lucy again, have 3 in case one resists. And then you go to Gar, and I'm still of the opinion that Gar's loot pinata. Okay, we'll have enough warlocks that it's basically the same fight as it was in Fresh.
Sure.
Should be easy. After that, that's when like shit hits the fan. You got Baron
Yeah.
and Shaz, the 2 scariest bosses in the raid.
Yeah, I'm under the impression of if we do Baron and Shaz, we just stay in and run our pots out and go all the way through to try and get to like pop another round of
Yeah.
flasks and go kill
When
Baron.
we're
Go
there,
kill.
we're like the whole thing's happening. Yeah.
Yeah, I think once we kill Geddon, once we kill Shaz, we go for the clear.
How many resets do we have until we pull Geddon? Do you think we do it on that
We will
3rd week?
do a Lucy Gehennas.
Yeah.
We will do a Lucy Gehennas Mag Gar.
So that's what I'm saying. If we do just those 4, why would we do Mag? Because Mag, someone's going, like, we're going to lose 5 people on Mag.
Is that confirmed, do you think?
I guarantee there will be a death on Mag. Anywhere from 1 to 6. More leaning towards the, like, 1 to 3 side, but upwards of 6.
Okay.
So if we're doing those, I think we should just do the full run. Because it's not like you get to go in every weekend and be like, hey, we're farming the first 4 bosses, because you're gonna lose people on Mag every single time.
Can we do Gar without Mag?
Yes.
So maybe
I think we can
But we're
do
not gonna
Gar.
not do Mag. Like, there's no way that people are gonna be like, oh, we can just skip Mag. Like, that's not gonna happen, dude. Like, people want to see shit.
That's what Ampy's saying though. Ampy's like, we're killing Mag once ever. That's it.
Okay.
That's what I heard when we talked about Mag, and so I was like, okay, if we do Lucy Gehennas, why don't we just throw in a Gar? Because I think Gar's easy,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll always say that. But then you can't like
Progress past
Yeah,
Gar.
we're gonna get in that farm session of Lucy Gehennas, potentially Gar. You don't get to practice that and have that luxury of killing Baron and Mag every single week to get better at the fights. Like,
Yeah.
those have to just be a one and done. So I don't know.
So the 8th we'll do. I think. Let me look at the calendar. 8th, 15th, 22nd.
And then it says we're
22nd jumps
done.
off the page
Yeah.
as the day. 22nd jumps off the page as the day, which to be fair is pretty close to what we said of like
Yeah,
end
we
of
said end of
January,
January.
early February to like kill Rag. I think that was always kind of the thought, which is how many weeks from launch? Hold up.
It'd be 2 months.
So that is
Or it'd be
8
2.5
weeks?
months.
8 to 10 weeks.
Yeah, 2.5 weeks. Yeah, 8-10 weeks. I mean, that's exactly what we had planned, and I think our chronological guesses were 100% right, except we went into MC a little bit earlier than I think you and I thought, and then that 2-week buffer of holidays is keeping us on track for our final predictions. So
Yep.
we're
I
kind
don't
of
think-
geniuses.
And I don't think that the events like I mean people are getting it, the hate is building up, but I don't think the hype is falling off. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I see.
Like I think the viewership when we go into MC is
It's-
still really
yeah,
high.
They want
I
to see
think.
it.
Yeah. You know, at the end of the day, people. I mean, even if they just want to see us die,
Mhm.
they want to see it, right? So. I don't know. It's a little crazy, but
'Cause,
I
yeah,
am starting to feel the. I think this next 2 weeks will be fun to just level and alt and chill out. Like,
Dude.
I think we're still gonna play a lot, but I'm definitely starting to feel like the whole like, okay, let's get back to life kind of situation now. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
I'm pumping. Like, here's the thing: like, if I go into the raid as a Lucy Gehenna's bot that just presses decurse, like, I'm pretty happy. And if they're like, all right, Les, like, good work, like, we're
Sure.
gonna cut some mages for the rest of it, I'll be like, all right, I'm good. Like, but I don't know. I'm a little. Raid spots are competitive, man. It's gonna be very interesting to see if I'm even in it next week. But I was in it last week, which is good enough for me.
You'll be there, man. Come on.
I don't know, man. I topped the decurses by a lot, so
Proud of you.
but
You
it's
got-
not as cool as
You got,
number one
100
parsing Drew.
No. You got 100 parsing on decurse, dude. Alright.
Dude, I definitely 100 parse the decurses.
Ampy will see that, bro. Alright, you're good.
Lord Ampy will see my work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, so 2 weeks off. Go back in first week of January. Do it all over again. Hopefully no deaths. Dude, I'm excited for this freaking boss kill today. I think it's today, right? Am I tripping? Bobkin and them are always talking about it. Strategy.
Yeah, they're still talking about it. Hold on, they announced it somewhere.
Yeah. You know
Strategy
what,
discussion.
let's watch Peo's POV really quick on doing the boss, because we have a clip apparently. So we're gonna watch the boss that's happening. Chat right here. Alright. Does that? Ooh, I didn't know. I thought it was in the Ren room, but it's in the Beast room.
Yep.
Lord Valthalak. I don't even know how to say the name. Let's take a peek.
This is kind of an obituary.
I bet you someone does die here. Okay, let's see what.
Yeah.
Let's see what's up.
One, they don't pay out. Like, come on, grow up, man.
You have to manage
Tayo,
in
did
this
you ever
guy.
Pogrin? And no, shut up.
So
Wait, now
priest,
I need to
hunter, warlock, stuff like that. I don't know if he just explodes at 100 mana. And
All right,
everybody
now we
dies,
go.
But
Viper's thing. I don't see the. I can. Oh.
okay, someone spawns.
Ooh, so we got some in-out mechanics here.
Yeah.
Dude, I swear to God, I never noticed that they were ads. Because I don't have, like, I guess, Yo, kill the ads,
Those
man.
ads are kind of tanky, bro. No one's taking
I'm
damage,
stunned.
bro. Oh
You
my
are being
god.
corrupted. I should have fat
That's
then.
7 seconds stun. That's kind of spooky.
Yeah.
Is this guy using it? I mean,
They're also two healing it.
they don't have world buffs. He is
Watch
buffed,
out,
but
watch out, is
they
it
don't have
coming
a
up?
full rack of buffs on that guy.
Watch out.
No protection potions.
I don't think Vanish works. One, they
No,
don't pay
what?
out.
What?
Like, come.
Ooh, we gotta keep
I think
Yeah.
two people died. I think 2 people died.
watching the full video. And let's watch it be gated by subs. You must be subscribed. Okay.
One, they don't pay out. Like, come.
Alright, let's get back. Phase 2. I think there's 3 phases to this boss, if I'm remembering right. Goes in. Oh my
Healing
god.
pot, healing pot.
This guy
healing
kinda
pot.
trucks. Oh my god, wait. Somebody just got one shot. And also,
Healing pot,
why is
healing
it
pot,
at
healing pot, healing pot.
1.5%. We're trolling Twitch.
Healing
Dude, you
pot.
gotta remember, bro. We're in hardcore.
Yeah.
That player who just got one shot is vanished and gone.
I don't think vanish
That's what
works
I'm
here.
saying, dude.
You know what I mean? Like,
He's at 50% here. What happens to payback this road? Just getting cleaved?
wham.
It's just a cleave. Oh my god.
Healing
Yeah.
pot. Healing pot. Healing pot. Healing
So
pot.
yeah, melee really have to be safe
Healing
on this
pot.
side, I guess. Is there another phase? Is the question. Payo's kind of bumping though, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, easy.
That's not bad.
No,
Oh my
that's
god,
not
my
bad.
necklace dropped, bro.
Um,
No! That's cringe. Okay. Oops. I don't think that's bad. I don't think
Nah.
that's bad.
Nah, they'll be alright.
It's doable. It's doable.
They'll be alright. I believe in them. They do more damage in that group.
Yeah.
They do more damage. They'll play safer. Those rogues will die.
I'm getting my necklace is what it sounds like, and then I actually might be able to get hit capped.
I don't even know what hit cap is on mages. I think you can just stack it for a while.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We have 3 points in our talents. I think.
Dang, I'd be 1% hit away from potentially being hit capped. I don't know where I'd get that last set of hit. Unlucky. I'd get to 8 out of 9. Feels bad. Every piece of hit gear I could wear in the game and I won't have enough hit. Yeah, I'm pretty positive. Unless there's hit boots in the game that I could use. Or a trinket. Rip. If we were Horde Andes, I'd have 9% then. Feels bad.
Oh well.
As
We
a
have
druid, you can
paladins.
get enough. I know there's a weapon you can use as a druid that gives hit, but I can't use that because also I need MCP. I'll look into it. I don't know if I'll be able to get hit cap. I'll look into it. Unless there's belt, I could use belt too.
I don't know,
okay.
man. I don't play druid.
True. Okay, so Lord of Alchlac, and then 2 weeks off. Do you have anything else to talk about? Are we happy with what you and I did?
I feel like we riffed very well today.
No, I was talking about the show. I was talking about, are you happy with your Molten Core? Are you...
I mean, if I'm min-maxing it, I'm a little disappointed about Winter's Chill falling off a little bit. It's like kind of my only job, but my only job in reality is keeping everyone alive. So,
Yeah.
like, I kept everyone alive. I topped the decurses. So I think I'm content. We'll see. I have to get my legs. I have to get my neck, and then maybe I'll be back in. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see
Sure.
next week the roster. So we'll see.
Right on. So, as far as I know, if we do Trash Farm on Saturdays, I won't make any of the Trash Farms.
We'll do trash farms during the week, I think, too.
Okay. Probably can
Yeah,
make
it
some of
seems
those
like
then, but-
seems like it'll be doing some. But dude, I mean, trash farms are great because then everyone gets into molten core. Like every 60 gets to jump in molten core and
True.
kill some trash. So
They're pretty cozy, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
unless you're me and you pull threat on the opener. There's twice where I went down to like 30% health and I
we need
I didn't click a single button.
we just need a good tank
Yeah.
and a good puller in every one, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, true. And pallies. For
And pals.
bubbling. Okay.
And pals. Yep.
Alright, I think that's all we got then.
All right.
We'll be back probably Wednesday again. I don't know.
Good work,
we'll find
everybody.
some stuff to talk about Wednesday. You know what? Let's make Wednesday like a class session, okay? We need to bring back. I need to bring
Yeah.
back the slides. We
Some
need to talk about
educational,
this stuff,
information for sure.
Yeah. Alright, I'm down with that. Let's try to find someone. Oh, Guzu's in Strat or dead. We send it to Guzu. Alright, goodbye,
So
chat.
much strat on dead.
And hosted.
Make sure we have full pre-biz. Like full,
Right.
everything.